So how do we help support our adrenal health and our adrenal function? Your adrenals are two glands which sit on top of your kidneys, and they help regulate your body's stress response. Your brain, so your hypothalamus and your pituitary gland, communicates to your adrenals via the HPA axis to tell it to release hormones that regulate stress, that regulate other hormone synthesis pathways, and hormones that help to retain or maintain your blood pressure. So it is not difficult in our day and age to run ourselves down to a point where we are adrenally fatigued. So we need to make sure that if we are at that stage, or if we're getting to that point, we implement some things into our lives to help improve our adrenal function. The first thing I wanted to bring up is sleep. Now, staying up too late or not getting enough sleep, and deep sleep, is going to significantly affect your adrenal function. So optimizing and prioritizing sleep is super important, especially when you're stressed. Avoiding caffeine, alcohol, recreational drugs, and other stimulants are especially important when you are adrenally worn out, fatigued, because this is going to drive you further to a point of exhaustion, as it is going to literally drain your adrenal function. We want to rely on our body's own energy producing pathways and mechanisms, so cellular energy production, to create our body's ATP or energy, rather than relying on different things to feel energized. And if you do need to rely on other substances to feel energetic, woken up, that is a significant indicator that you do need to work on your adrenal function. Now, avoiding refined foods and refined sugar is a big one, because that is going to cause your blood sugar levels and your insulin levels to peak and drop, and that is going to cause a yo-yoing in your moods and your energy levels and your wakefulness. So you need to make sure that you are eating foods which have a low glycemic index to ensure that your blood sugar levels are steady. Okay, so avoiding that refined food, avoiding refined white carbohydrates, and eating more lower glycemic index foods. Now, things that you can incorporate to help with slowing down a blood sugar response if you are eating carbohydrates includes fiber, protein, and fat. So these things almost put the brakes on your body's blood sugar peaking when you're eating carbohydrates. So when you are eating something that's carb rich, ensure firstly that it is not refined carbohydrates, and secondly, make sure that you're having fiber, so plant fiber, vegetables, legumes, seeds, and nuts. Good fats, so your essential fatty acids, omega-3s, more omega-3s than omega-6s, remember that? And also good quality protein, so avoiding things like processed meats, and making sure that you're eating whole protein food, whether they be plant or animal based. Your healthy fats are also going to be helpful for your brain, so your EPA and your DHA help support nervous system function and the conduction of signals across those nerve cells or those axons. All right. Getting out in nature is super duper important. That the negative ions that we are exposed to when we are out in nature helps to balance us. It makes us feel good, because the things that we're exposed to in everyday life are abundant in positive ions. So getting out in nature and exposing ourselves to negative ions literally help us to recharge. So here are some quick tips on how to help adrenal function, both dietary and lifestyle, but know that if you work with a health practitioner one-on-one, you can be given specific nutritional medicines and herbal medicines that focus specifically on adrenal function, your nervous system, and cellular energy production, specifically focusing on mitochondrial health to help with regenerating your energy levels, okay? So I hope this has been useful for you.